Hey everybody, welcome back to Funny Bug Bees and Woodworks. Tonight's video, I actually wanted to let you guys know a little bit about me, and as you can tell from my channel, one of the things that I really get enjoyment out of is teaching other people how to do stuff. And that's not just, building beekeeping equipment, it's also beekeeping in general. And as much as I enjoy teaching people about beekeeping, I really love teaching kids about it, and I think that's the same for a lot of people. There's just a lot more, not a lot more, but there's more enjoyment out of teaching a kid how to do something, how to do it safely, how to do it properly, giving them a sense of accomplishment, and that's really what tonight's video is about. My daughter, who is 11, has started showing an interest in bees, and so today decided to take her out, much like I've done with my son in the past, in other videos you've seen him in, and kind of let her work on some hives. So what we had to do today was do 4 hive inspections on packages, 2 packages one package that I had installed to get some new genetics in our yard, and 3 splits that I had done. And we needed to locate those queens, do hive inspections, look for any sign of disease, look for bad comb, fix it. So I decided to let her do it all on her own, and it was a really, really cool day doing that, and I was completely surprised as soon as she opened the first hive up and we found the first queen. I had explained to her before how to catch a queen by grabbing its wings, lifting it gently off the frame. And as soon as she saw the first queen, before I could even tell her to do it, she had already grabbed it. I wasn't even ready. So the first and second hives, she grabbed them so quick that I wasn't even able to get it on camera or even have it rolling at that point. So, but the third hive, we do a complete inspection on it, at least mostly, as much as we needed to see, and actually caught her on camera grabbing the queen right off the frame, right by the wings. It came off with a little worker attached to it, so she grabbed its wings and removed it. I mean, it was totally cool to sit there and watch it. And so tonight's video is some highlights from the activities that we had today, so you guys can see the enjoyment that she got out of it, the enjoyment I got out of it, and hopefully you guys will learn something, because I can't grab queens as good as she can. So if you've been interested in learning how to grab a queen off of a frame, watch my 11-year-old daughter do it for the first time today. Let's get to some footage. Hope you all enjoy the video. We'll see you in the next one. All right, Abby, what'd you just do? Locate the queen?
Yeah.
Did you catch her with your bare hands?
Yes.
And then you marked her? Let's see. Grab your queen cage or your one-handed queen catcher and let's see.
Trying to get up.
It's okay. Yeah, they're just trying to take care of her. Here, let's see. Turn it sideways so we can see her. Hold it still. Here, turn it so we can see in the light. There you go. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay, so literally everybody, before I could get the camera ready and start filming, she had caught this queen with her fingers, dropped it in the marking tube, marked it, and totally amazing. But anyway, stick around. We've got footage of her actually catching a queen here shortly for you. Awesome to watch it. Take a look. All right, marked your first queen. Okay, other side. Now what you're looking for is bees that are sitting on top of those frames and you see their eyes tracking you. If you see that, those are guards and they're honed in on you, you just give them a puff. But right now they look pretty okay. Oh, that one, yeah, give that one, you see that one sitting on top of that frame? Give him a puff. Yeah, don't put your hand fast near him. He's eyeballing you. Gentle puff. There you go, till he goes down. All right, now you can pick your frame up slowly, purposeful movements. You're okay. The bees can touch your fingers, hon. They're not going to hurt you.
They didn't. I just felt like electric.
All right, now look at your side of the frame first. Do you see eggs or baby bees, the larvae in there?
Or is it all nectar?
Larva. Oh, there's tiny little things.
You got like tiny little larvae in there?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Do you see the queen over there? Now that you know what she looks like, you caught her out of that last hive. You'll see her. She's way bigger than the other ones. Now what you want to do is not look at every bee. Open your eyes further and look at a wider angle view, and you're looking for a bee that looks out of the ordinary. That way you don't have to look at every bee and try to figure it out. So you'll see her a lot quicker that way.
I don't think I see.
Okay, turn it over. Remember, keep you, there you go, perfect. All right, so on this frame, lots of pollen. Are there eggs in the bottom of those cells?
There's larvae.
There's larvae?
Yeah.
Do you see little, what looks like pieces of rice, but they're really tiny?
Yeah, and then they
Okay,
get
so you've
bigger.
got eggs in there. So this is a frame with eggs on it and larvae, so we might want to start looking carefully for the queen, and I'm just going to help you. I don't see her yet. All right, so gently flip it over and let's look at the other side again. Go ahead. Yep, you always hold it by the ears and then move your fingers. There you go, perfect. And let me see if I see her over here. And I do not, so put that one back in, up against the box, no, inside, up against the box where that first frame came from. Because you've already checked that one. There you go, now get your hive tool and take out your next one. Slow, purposeful movements. Here, slow. There you go. There you go. Slowly pull your hive tool, put it back on your belt. Slowly grab the frame. There you go. Oh, now that thing is covered with brood. Don't set it down like that. You always want to set it on a corner, because if the queen's under there, you would have crushed her. All right, what's on that side?
On this side?
Yeah, what's on your side? Eggs, larvae?
I don't think there's any. Oh wait.
You put it into the sun so you can see it. So the sun at your back, baby. Oh no, that's an entire frame of
There's
solid
larvae.
capped brood.
There's some larvae in there.
There's some larvae in there, but look at that brood pattern. That's beautiful. All right, look for the queen. Do you see her? Turn around so you can have the sun at your back. There you go. Let me see. Usually you're not going to find her on a frame that's capped brood. Flip it over and look at the other side. Keep your fingers, there you go. That's what you do. Look at that. That is just a solid brood pattern. That's beautiful, baby. Isn't it? Mm-hmm. That's all capped brood. These guys will emerge pretty soon, we think. All right, I don't see the queen on that frame. Let me see the other side of the frame really well. Nat, learn to do it without sitting down, then you don't crush bees. Okay. Okay, I don't see her on that one, so put it down and put it up against the other frame. In here. All you do is take that one frame out to make room for yourself. All right, get your hive tool right up against the next frame. There you go. Hive tool, next frame. Let's see if we can find this queen. Well, you got to be in there.
I know. Here we go.
Yeah, do it slow. There you go. All right, slowly pick it up. Looks like a bunch of capped honey on the top of that frame I can see so far. Let's see if it's, well, it's half brood over here and half. Okay, so let's see if we can find the queen. I'm looking her, and you tell me if you see her. Okay, I don't see her on this side, so let's look on the other side. Was there eggs or larvae in those empty spaces? Remember, put your back to the sun, and you'll see inside those holes better.
On my finger.
They can crawl on you. They're not going to hurt you.
I know. Well, there's larvae, but there's mostly.
Is there eggs or larvae in those empty holes? Turn the other way, the sun at your back. There you go.
I don't think there's.
Nothing?
Well, there's nectar.
Nectar? Okay, come on.
And there's a little.
Put it back in here then. She's not on that frame.
Oh, I got sticky stuff. Ew.
Make sure there's no bees between those little bars when you put them together. Okay, next frame.
Yeah. I think that one tried to attack.
Well, you can give them a little smoke if they've started to come out. Just a couple of puffs on the top of these frames to get them to go back down. That's good. See how they scurried right back down again? All right, gently pull that next frame. I imagine she's on that first frame if she's in here, but let's look and see. There's nothing on here. Look, see his pollen baskets are full?
Mm-hmm.
All right, other side of the frame. Keep going. Okay, they've built all wonky comb right there, which I don't like. But they've got the distance right, so what can we do? The only thing we can do is cut it out. This wonky comb they built, because we want them to draw off of it like they do the rest. But for right now, we're not going to worry about that. We're trying to find the queen. Do you see her?
No, I don't think so.
I don't see her either. Let's put her back. Put that one down in. Let's go to the next frame. Gently. And you want to make sure there's no bees under your ears when you put them down. There you go. And just pull it back to the other frame. Lift it up a little and bring it close and then set it down. Don't move your hands fast. The bees can crawl on you. They're not going to hurt you. Hey, trust me, if a bee's going to sting you, it actually flies off the frame and stings you before you have time to react to it. So if you feel a bee on you and you're not stung, he's not going to sting you. He's just walking around. Here.
You need to get snakes.
Okay, here.
There.
There you go. All right, next frame. This one right here. You can let it sit there for now. But that's why you want to lift that frame up, because if the wax breaks loose, it'll smack together and hurt the bees. There you go. Next frame. Slow. Whoa, whoa. You see how they went for your tool that time? You got to move slow. All right, it's loose. All you need to do is the tool enough to make sure it's loose. Slow.
Ah, get off of me.
No, they're fine. He would have stung you by now if he was going to. He's just looking, but move slow. Slow and purposeful. There you go. Now you can lift it out. Do your ears like I showed you, so you can flip it up. All right, look at your side real good. On this side, what is there?
Barely anything.
Some drawn comb and nectar. Okay. What about on your side?
There's like 2 bees. And there's
Show me your side.
nothing.
Okay, they haven't even started to draw it out yet. Put it back down in there. And the queen's not going to be over here because these frames are empty. So start moving them back this way now. Yes, there are eggs in here. They're about 72 hours old. There's a few 48-hour-old eggs in here. So she was here within the last 2 days. And you've got really, really young larvae in here. Come around here. This is what you do. You put it up to the light, to the sunlight. Do you see what looks like little itty-bitty, come here, right here. What looks like little itty-bitty pieces of rice in the bottom of these frames, or in the bottom of these cells?
Yeah.
Those are eggs. You see them? The ones that are laying flat are 72 hours old. If they're straight up and down, they're 24 hours old. And if they're leaning at a 45-degree angle, they're 48 hours old. So that's how you can tell how long it's been since the queen was here. So I'm pretty sure there's a queen in this box and we're just not seeing her.
Maybe she's like on the side right there.
Well, she's usually walking around doing her job. And then this right here, you see those little itty-bitty larvae? Those are baby bees. You can't do it if you get...
So I figured I'd pause the video right here for you guys so that you can see these larvae still have that classic C-shaped, crescent shape, and kind of taking a moment just to show her those so she can get a sense of what they look like. But figured I'd pause the video here for you guys so you could actually see them as well, especially for brand new beekeepers. That's what you're looking for. That's larva right there. Yeah.
All right, let's take another good look at this frame. She might just be laying in a cell, and so we don't see her. If she's got her tail back down into a cell, she's hard to see. So let's flip it over and see if we've got eggs on the other side. Yes. And little, you see the baby larva in there? Teeny tiny. And these up here are more eggs right here. So let's find this queen. There is definitely a queen in here. Turn your camera sideways and up and down. Yeah, there you go. So the angle stays right for everybody. Okay, I don't see her here. And now when you're doing a hive inspection, you normally find the queen on the frame that the eggs are on.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I'm just looking again. I don't see her though. I don't think she's on this frame. But I'm looking.
Maybe she's on the first one.
So I don't see her here. So we're going to put this one back down in there. And what I'm actually going to do is pull that next frame out and see if we can see her on that one. Because she's here, or was within the last 36 hours at least. And this is just solid capped brood on this side. I'm wondering if she was on that frame you put down over there, Abby, and just didn't see. Oh, here she is. Come here.
Where?
Come here. Come here.
Where?
Right here.
That's her?
Yeah, you see her? Hold on. You want to come up behind her. Not, yeah, there you go. Here, let me see your camera. Just in case she falls. So she ends up in the box. But at least you saw her again. Now let's just keep rotating. She's trying to hide from us is what she's doing. She's in that mass of bees right here, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
There she is. On the face, on that, right there. You got your friend, whoa. All right, wait. Now just hold her, don't let go. Okay? Good catch. Let me see this camera. Now you just caught that queen on yourself between your fingers. Grab your, let's grab our one-handed queen catcher instead and put her in that so we can get her marked.
Where is it?
Here, I got it. Right here. Come here. Now, try to get that other bee off 1 second. Don't let go of her. I got, yeah. Grab its wings and just throw it that way. There you go. Perfect. All right, now. Wait. Look at you. Catching queens your first day out in the bee yard. What in the world with your bare hands? You have got to be kidding me. Look at you. Let's get a good look at her. Let me get yeah, she's beautiful. Nice. All right, so let's get her marked. Here, hold the camera for me 1 second and I'll get it plunged up. Second round circle black part right there is her back, and that's what you want to do. Just enough paint to mark her, shake it up, tap it on the fence, tap the thing on the fence. That's it. Whoa, just once.
You want us to leave the trailer hooked up?
Here. Yeah. No, don't, come in from the other way so you don't get her eyes.
They were closed.
Whoa, that's it. That's all you need. Let's see. A little bit bigger than that. I'm sorry. Do it in the sun so you can see without getting in her eyes. There you go. All right. Perfect. Now, reach in there and pull the plunger down. Up. Just pull it down. The yellow part. There you go. All right. Now, what do you do with her while you let the paint dry? Set her on top of there with her sisters. Now, while you've got her safely in there, now you can get all the frames put back together. But let's do this. See, look, you got paint there. All right. What we're going to do, let me see your hive tool. The lumberyard?
They close at 4.
All right, we'll get it in the morning. You and him just, I guess, keep working on that. Abby, so I'm just going to move these over now. And what we're going to do, because we want them to draw this out, is just like we did on that last hive. We're going to take this undrawn frame and move it over there to the side they want to keep working. Here. And you'll need your hive tool, so push those frames together. Gently, so that, see, there's a bee between it. There you go. Do the other side as well. Yeah, you're making room for your frame. Now put that frame down in there. That's good. You just need room to get the frame in, baby.
The bee on that one.
The bee ain't gonna hurt you. Like I told you, if he was gonna sting you, you'd have been stung already.
It tickles though.
It does tickle, I'll give you that. Now do the same thing again. Pry them apart.
There we go.
Or pry your frames over. All the way. Because what we're trying to do is get that other frame back in there.
Ah.
Here. Hold on. If they start flying aggressively at you, just give them a little bit of smoke. There you go. All right, go ahead.
Oh wow.
Other side. Other side. And keep doing it. Just go further down and get them. You can go a little bit quicker than that. You want to move slow, but once you're prying, that's a still movement. You can do that pretty quick. There you go. All right, hold that. Now, that empty frame we just put in over there, pull it back to the wall. Use your fingers. It's not stuck to nothing. There you go. And do the other side. Now, the drawn frame that they had brood and stuff on that we took out of the hive, put that back between those two. What we're trying to do is keep everything they've drawn out together the way they had it managed. Yep, just like that. Slide it down nice and slow. And you can...
Hi, bee.
It's all right. Flick. Well, you can let him loose. There you go. Now just push and it'll pry them apart. Push. There you go. You want to keep your end bars lined up though. Look. There you go. Perfect. Now, what do we got? What are we supposed to do? Even out the space on both sides of the combs or the frames. Oh, you got to move slow there a little. Starting to get a little upset. Get over there to the side of the hive, babe. Remember? There you go. And what you want is this side space here to be even with that side space. Sides space. A little further on that one. On that corner. There you go. All right, let me see your hive tool. Because this side's got to come back some. There you go. That's what we want. All right, here. Let's see how busy they are on her. Think we can let her out. It's been drying for a minute or two, 3. All right, so not in front of the hive, baby. Side, always the side. Here. Okay, gently. Now, if she's on that lid, you don't want to open it because her feet could be in those little grates. No, that's not what you do to open it. This is put it down here though. But you got to be careful pulling that because if her feet are between it, it could break her legs. That's good enough. Set it down, and we'll wait for her to come out. There she goes. She just crawled down between the 2 frames. I got it on video for you. All right, so get your queen catcher. It's got, move slowly and don't jerk back. It's the fast movements that they look for. Now, don't worry about the bees. Just set it down in the front of the hive. They just, yeah, they're doing that because they still smell her pheromone in it, but she's already back in the hive. So let's put our inner cover back on. We know this hive is queen right. We marked her. Let's put everything back together. Before you do that, clean your wax off the top of that burr comb, off the top of that frame. And to do that, you're just going to come like this and gently, slowly do this. They'll get out of your way. Okay? And then you can take and let them off. They'll go back to the hive. All right, now you can put your inner cover on. Oh, wait, here. Clean off your inner cover inside. That honeycomb, put that to the side for yourself. You eat that when you're done. Get it with your hand. No, right. Scrape right against the wood. There you go. Now just set it right there where the rest of it is. Careful if there's a bee in that. Okay, you're good. Set it right there with the rest. All right, now put your inner cover back on. You can wash your hands when you're done. Oh, you're going to eat it now right through. Put your hand under your mask or under your veil. All right, so this part goes down and that part gets the back. So it goes like this. Okay? All right, now put your outer cover on. No, that's an inner cover for a 10 frame. Don't lift it up by that because that's just stuck through the lid. There you go. That's it. What do you think so far? No, wait, I need you in the sun. There you go. What do you think?
I don't know.
How many queens did you just catch with your fingers? First day out, 2 queens marked on your own? Or you might be a beekeeper. You ready to do another hive? All right, let's put the phone down so we can work quicker though, okay?
Wow, it was like a totally fun day. Had a great time. We spent a lot of time in that hive. Super gentle bees though. Neither one of us got stung all day, and that's always, well, can be a good day. I think you should get stung a few times a day. It actually helps you in the long run, put you at a lower risk for developing anaphylactic shock if you're stung quite often. People who are in the lowest risk group are people who get stung the most often, more than 10 or 20 times a week. Your highest risk group for developing an allergy to bees, of course, is if you get stung rarely. So that's why we just wear veils typically and no gloves. If the hive's hot, of course, take precautions, but these are gentle bees out here, and gentle enough to where I felt comfortable with my daughter, and she needs to start getting stung a little bit anyway, but we didn't. Can't believe how really, like you guys saw that, she just before I could even say anything, grabbed up that queen. Like, I don't do it that quickly, and got it taken care of business, right? So anyway, if you guys like this video, please hit the subscribe button, please hit the like button. It helps the video a lot, it helps our channel a lot. We appreciate the opportunity to keep bringing you guys content. And don't forget, funnybugbees.com, beekeeping supplies, great prices, reward point system, referral points. Check our site out. If you see something you like, maybe consider purchasing it from us. Support a local small business. We really appreciate it. My family appreciates it. And we'll see you guys in the next video.